where you don't really need to dig your motivation or your focus from anywhere. Now you're in an environment where you're playing from home, and it can get a little bit too comfortable, especially after what's happened with Na'Vi. They just lost 2 finals especially Malmo, in a matter where they were up and then lost both maps in a way where it has to be soul shattering.
Yeah, if you said to Na'Vi, hey, how about, you know, we give you a LAN finals where Fnatic are not even there, Luminosity get knocked out early, Astralis don't make it through.
Yeah.
You know, how do you feel about that?
Exactly.
It's like, sweet, you know, this is ours for sure, you know.
It's like winning the lottery.
Yeah. And then Nip turn up.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true. Now, Fnatic and Faze, what's your thoughts on this matchup here?
So I think Faze is like too far out of it. They cannot qualify any longer. Fnatic are obviously sort of at the top of the league, doing very well. I would say on a similar level right here. I think if even with Pleasant, assuming that Crims is not going to be gone once again,
yep.
Fnatic I still think are a better team. But so I would say from Faze's point of view, just try and play some crazy Counter-Strike. Don't go to like the default setups. Just try and use the fact that you do have some incredible aimers on this team, and then just take some strange fights with Fnatic.
I feel like they have to be the aggressor.
Yeah.
Pop flashing to odd angles and just push in the meanwhile, because Fnatic is a really good team at just grinding rounds. Like, they don't even need the heavy executes. They have the individual skill to just, you know, make rounds happen. And Jacob is actually taking matters to his own hand already, just pushing Ali. That's going to be a trade of kills favoring Faze.
And they've got AC with another follow-up there. Crims isolated into the corner with the bomb as well. If he goes down, and he will, AC picking up that kill, making life really hard. Rain getting JW killed as well. And it will be Flusher with the one with the follow-up. Both of them through the smoke, because it is Flusher after all. I see you practically face-palming a bit there now to us. We're just wondering what the hell is going on.
Just Flusher things.
Yeah, just Flusher things. And this is the problem. There's so much time left. I mean, if you have to sort of judge how hard it is to clutch a 1v2 like he's in right now, you've got to at least look at the clock and say, if he's only got like 25 seconds, that's going to be almost impossible. There's still a minute left here. He could be all over the place.
Exactly. He has a good knack of playing the mind games. Still has a Molotov too, and plenty of time, like you said. So he can take it easy. He can kind of scout out the map, see what's going on. And if he even enters in the bomb site, gets the bomb down and positions himself well, it can really work out great with that Molotov in hand.
Yeah, they don't have a smoke either, which is something you see a lot of teams on the CT side do in the pistol round. Obviously, pick that up to make sure that if they need to defuse at some point, then they're gonna have it. He uses it maybe a bit early.
I feel like it also.
It would have been fun to see him keep it for the after plant, but
would have been perfect.
Still a 1v2, obviously. Flusher. How far is he going to push this? He's actually kind of smart for him now. He's feeling a little bit confident. I think no one's coming up from behind. Instead, they're both going to be down on the bomb site itself. And Flusher going for a bit of an early peek on the ramp here. Hasn't heard anyone defusing yet. Now he's going to go upper instead. And once they start defusing, it's going to be so fast. Obviously, will be Kyoshima doing it. He has the kit. Is anyone covering him? Not just quite yet. He goes for the quick peek there. Now they're trying to fight him. Rain coming in, and he goes down. This is a disaster. Flusher looking for another kill here. He's got the triple. He's out of bullets. Picks up another pistol. 8 bullets left, and Kyoshima taking so long. He's going to get the kill, but Flusher clutching it. 1v4, essentially. He got the first two kills, obviously, instantaneously, but what a ridiculous round.
Such another day being Flusher. Clutching 104s just like yesterday, and yeah, he just played it in a perfect manner. He was isolating the situation. First, he checked for a possible flank from ladder. Notice there's not going to be anyone there. He stayed away from high ramp, which is where Faze also was looking at. They cleared it, didn't see him there. He was staying in lower ramp, and then he evaded from lower ramp. And they essentially had no clue where Flushy was, and it worked out perfectly for him. It's going to be Fnatic picking up that pistol, and looking at things, Faze has decided to force it up here.
What a ridiculous way to start. Faze
demoralizing too.
Yeah, so demoralizing. But Faze were actually following the recipe that you had sort of set out and said, yeah, they should be the aggressors. They should be the one taking the fight. And that worked. I mean, that was a successful little adventure down to Ivy, but they couldn't really deal with Flusher. Kyoshima in a good position, but the Molotov is going to force him out of it into a sort of secondary setup here, looking for the mid-air. Oh! It's Fox and Jacob, actually, but it looked like JW got tabbed in mid-air. Now Pleasant and Flusher going to be left here trying to see, but this time not going to be a clutch. And Faze bringing it back Those were some really, really crazy shots.
Nice shots, but at the same time, Fnatic just kind of running into the unknown. They were not really aware of what's going on in the map. There was nothing methodical about that round. Just ramming into it. They utilized their Molotovs, used their smokes, but just sort of just came in a little bit too much one by one, giving the opportunity for the pistols to pick up the kills. And that's going to be Faze picking that one up. But a bit of a sloppy play from Fnatic, I feel like.
We'll see if they could find a good follow-up for it, because Faze economy is still not going to be all that good. AC looking for a fight here against Flusher. Grenade around the corner, going to help out the follow-up grenade, and Flusher is going to be gone. Either the grenade or the Map1 would have probably taken care of him then. It's a nice early frag, and the UMP against Pleasant is going to be helping out here. So 3 versus 5, and just Eagles left. One of them going to be taking care of AZ. A little bit of a repeat there. Kiyoshima with 31 health. That means he's just a bullet away from dying. And Crimson Dennis, could they get the bomb plant here?
Yeah, I mean, they don't even have... They have a single flash, that's all they have. 2 deagles, no smokes at all. So they really need to rely on these deagles to make it work. Dennis just trying to loom his way here through Pop, see if he can get a free kill, but none of that to be found unless Jacob's going to rat out and the Deagle's going to connect, but it doesn't seem like it's going to work out. It's going to be Jacob getting that kill. Bomb is down, and Crim's alone against 4, and that Deagle. We've seen crazier things, but today's not the day. Crim's going to get that kill, and Fnatic probably going to go on a save one here.
Yeah, so not really the best start, in spite of the fact that it was initiated with that ridiculous clutch. What should they do, Fnatic, now? I mean, no, this round, not too much to really be accomplished here. I'm wondering if they've even bought... No, not even a single grenade.
Yeah.
But in the upcoming round, or the 5th round, what's a good play for them?
I think they're smart enough to realize at this point that Faze is really being the aggressor, that they are pushing everywhere. So what Fnatic needs to do is just take it easy for the first 45 seconds and not really do anything. Just wait for Faze to do their things and then see how it plans out.
Flusher does at least get a kill in on 1, but Jacob there to follow it up, and Kiyoshima covering him. And just going to be losing AZ in this round. So 3-1 for Faze. They've got Vugo making the calls as well, and obviously he's got like a, a sort of a bird's eye view of what's going on here. A little bit more of a chance, I think, to maybe spot how aggressive Faze are being.
Yeah, exactly. And yesterday we saw Fnatic keeping things very simple. We didn't really see any kind of executions from them. It was just heavily relying on getting the first pick and then plowing in after getting the pick. So you could expect probably seeing a lot of the same. As we have Fnatic just taking over T mid and then going towards the inner bomb set as well, trying to build that first frag. It's going to be a trade of kills actually. Rain getting the first man, and Pleasant going to be getting the retaliation. So this situation definitely favors Fnatic.
They are being quite passive right now. Bomb way back towards T-spawn. Kiyoshima trying to go for the peak and do a little bit of damage to Pleasant, and swaps out for the M4 as well. So it's not too bad. AC, the kick on, and the follow-up there on Dennis. Some beautiful headshots coming out, and AC has been playing pretty well. Pleasant deciding to sacrifice himself to Jacob, who was waiting in Pop Dog, and Flusher. Don't want to say never, but should be really tough here.
Definitely should be. He gets the first one on the Jacob, so he's got the bomb. 55 seconds on the clock once again, so he has time to play with, but at the same time, it should be an impossible situation unless Faze just takes one-on-one duels individually, and Flusher keeps hitting all of them. Flusher being smart about it, just waiting for anyone, moving around too much. That's the, like you said yesterday, disconnecting your keyboard. In fact, that to move around in a situation like this could be more beneficial than maneuvering all across the map.
Yeah, Flush is just hoping right now that someone's going to make the same mistake that Jacob did. See, alright, if you are going to just walk in, then fine. Does get spotted out and gets shut down by AC for the triple kill. So 4-1. And Fnatic not making it work in this round. They're back to not that much money.
Yeah.
Now, so I've got to ask you, because Seven and I were having this discussion, was talking about Swedish food and Danish food. What's the overlap between Finnish food and Swedish food? Is there like big common ground, or do you guys look at Swedish food and think this is weird?
No, I think it's actually quite similar, to be honest with you. We like the meatballs as well.
Meatballs. That's the only thing I can understand. Meatballs. it's all the rest that I'm not getting. All right.
There you go.
Rain with a good start there. Pleasant going to be going down, and I mean, what could Fnatic expect to get out of a round like this?
No, nothing really. I mean, the best case you can really throw in a round like this when you're saving get a couple of smokes and try to go for inner bomb site, because a lot of the times he needs to play quite passively in there, so that enables you to have even a chance at getting that bomb plant and getting a little bit of extra money going in the next round. But instead, Fnatic deciding to just die one by one, and no bomb plant to be found.
It's going to help the economy of the Faze team quite a bit here. Good little pop flash in, and the jump down, but Jacob's just playing this position so well right now. Triple for him, 5-1 scoreline. They got the AKs once again. They could even afford the AWP if they wanted one. And I mean, if you're on the terrorist side, that's definitely, that could be a way to open up a bomb site, couldn't it?
Oh, definitely. I mean, you see a lot of teams we saw earlier, how World did a great job at team main. Just trying to force those first kills, and especially utilizing the situation where the CTs were not spending a lot of grenades or pre-nading that team main. Now, JW does take that route, actually. He's going to be in team main and trying to force that first kill to open up the outer bomb site. Now, it's going to be a matter of the CTs if they're going to be giving me anything. Nope, they're just going to be actually pushing it. This is exactly what I would have wanted to see from Na'Vi earlier, too. Flash in, Molotov, and try to force your way into it, but JW has a feeling that someone might be here, and it's going to tag AZ as well, down to 15 HP.
A bit of a weird grenade angle that we got to see there. Why not? But no one dying from the initial engagement, even if AC is a bit low here. Just some time being wasted. The bomb's still very far back, and Flusher down here alone by Ivy, just throwing out a Molotov and causing a bit of a distraction. What does Flusher want to do from this position?
Well, he's just waiting for anyone potentially pushing, because we've seen a lot of aggressiveness from Faze, but they are smart enough right now to not do it, because they've already wasted over a minute from the clock, and Fnatic hasn't really established anything. Now it's their time to make a choice here. What did they want to do? This is the moment where you actually need some kind of an execute together with some smokes. So that's going to be what we need from Fnatic if they want to actually come up with something.
35 seconds. We did say they should try and slow it down and wait for Faze's aggression, but 30 seconds is maybe a bit too much. At least I'm getting worried right now. I'm also a bit worried that Crims has the bomb and he's at about 57 health, so if he ends up trying to put it down, that could be weird. Dennis dropping quite low there. Shot going to come through from Jacob. As he dies, Jacob the follow-up. Plessing gets the kill on Rain, and 14 seconds here, but they are making it work. They're out on the site. The bomb will be planted, even if Kyoshima got that kill. 6 seconds. Oh, there's the bomb plant. No, Fox is around the corner. Not going to win the round. They deny it at the end. And Fnatic, they pushed it right to the limit, and maybe a little bit above that limit too, Natu.
Exactly. They waited a little bit too long, but they were really good again getting those entry kills and trading effectively, going to the outer bomb side. Just came down to them spending maybe a little bit too much time, and Fox getting that kill onto the bomb planter the last few seconds, so that the time ran out. It's going to be Faze picking up the run. But I think the philosophy of taking things a little bit slower, waiting for Faze to do things, and then plowing out the yard like they have or did previous round can work for Fnatic in this situation.
Crims right in front of Kyoshima, who's a bit of an interesting position. Might be a bit too interesting, in fact. Gonna get the one kill in. Deagle's out. He's almost being overrun here. Still somehow alive. It seemed like they should have been able to trade that one very quickly, but not quite catching him. And with JW down as well, it's not the best start for Fnatic. Rain taking that fight, and you're shaking your head now too. Yeah,
that makes no sense. The numbers are favoring you. Why would you like to take that risk? So they're having pistols. They have Tech-9s, have Deagles. You want to take a short-range battle with them, especially against Fnatic, who are to be pretty good with the pistols. So I think that was not a risk you needed to take when you're Faze or Rain.
Yeah, and we'll get into that in just a little bit, because I do have a follow-up question about it. I do like the very forward position for the one Faze member that's over by Ivy. That's going to give them a lot of security to know that no one's rotating anywhere else, so they can just keep these positions right here. Pleasant going down. Scout up top there from Dennis. Not going to be too successful just yet. And he's very low. Fox missing a kill then, and actually Flusher just coming in. Dangerous, and Dennis with a shot as well. Now a 2-on-2, and if they lose this round, then they're going to have to find some sort of way to punish Rain for that early beat, because that put them potentially in a dangerous position. No bomb plant happening yet with 15 seconds left, and it's going to be Flusher to put it down. He's got the health, he's got the armor, and Jacob thought it was going to be there. Obviously not happening. That actually reveals his position a bit. Flusher picking up the kill now. It's Jacob in a 1-on-2, trying to walk in. He gets the one shot through. And Dennis, he has only 2 health, and there's a Molotov here on Jacob, so he actually cannot peek behind it. There's the one shot coming in. Jacob looking for the defuse. Gonna tab it once, and oh, what a shot! Dennis taking him out. It'll be the double kill, and Fnatic winning a round that they should have never won.
Yeah, I mean, like we said, Rain, why would you peek and then giving Fnatic an opportunity there? Eventually they got the inner bomb site, managed to create it into a 2-on-2 situation, get the bomb down, and then Fnatic things happen, where they'll be jumping up the ladders, going on top of the trains and getting headshots.
Now, in a team controlled by natu, does that an individual decision, or does someone on the team say, stop fighting right now, you know, I'm just going to tell everyone, no more fights?
Yeah, that's what I would do. If you are in an advantageous situation, you know they are on a quasi-buy, definitely make the call of take it easy, fall back. You don't need to take the battle.
All right, well, too early fights going in favor of Faze here, so almost luring Fnatic into a bit of an awkward position here. If they win this round, then Fnatic's economy is going to be just a bit strange here. They only survived with one member the last round, even if they were not on a full buy, so they'll have a bit more money than they otherwise would have, but still 5 versus 3, and another round where Faze just need to chill. Exactly,
they just need to wait for Fnatic to make the decision. Right now, Fnatic seems to be looking at inner bomb site, which has 2 of the CTs, Kiyoshima and Rain here. Have the op in play as well. So, like I said, they don't really need to do anything. Just wait for Fnatic to fully commit to a site.
Rain getting tagged a bit, trying to stay patient. Couldn't get out of that corner. Kiyoshima going to get the cross shot then. Pleasant going down. There is still Dennis and Crims down here. 2 versus 4. And again, there's no bomb plant yet. They're still kind of trying to take the fight maybe a little bit earlier than they otherwise need to. Dennis, you know, 1-on-4 trying to sneak in behind the trains there. Gonna miss a shot that was very open, and it's gonna end up getting him killed. That looked a bit weird at the end. But I mean, if you're in a 2v4 like that, you know they have to plant the bomb within the next 30 seconds. As soon as someone's planting the bomb, the other guy who's covering you is essentially in a 1-on-4, so...
Yeah, I mean, one thing to point out there was Rain, who died next to the bomb train around the boxes there that is spammable. I'm not really agreeing with the positioning in that situation when you're in a 5-on-3 situation, because there's no backup for you. Your teammate is in no way going to be able to trade kill that one if you happen to be spammed through like he did. So that's, again, a little bit of a small detail that could really escalate things to a situation where, you know, Fnatic actually managed to take the advantage.
7-2 scoreline, only armor on Dennis here, and Faze, all things considering, they are off to quite a fantastic start here. That one round was a bit of a fluke, but ooh, Dennis comes in with a headshot on one. AC there to try and follow it up, does get the refrag. Dennis going to drop as well. AC seems to be on point, even mid-air, trying to get that shot. Getting another headshot in on Crims, and hunting, 7 bullets left. It's going to be the quad kill, and Flusher.
Now, by gentleman rule, you'll let AZ try to get that ace.
Is that how it works?
That's how it works.
I feel like on most teams, that's not how it works. You know, there's always someone who ends up denying it. Certainly done the damage here, and Jacob, not a gentleman at all.
No, I'm disappointed. Jacob, you gotta give it. That's the way it goes. But so far, Faze really showing up, and the early aggression is working out great for them. Fnatic looking a little slightly clueless, to be honest with you. I mean, we don't see them being really heavy tactical team on this map, even when they're playing with Altmeister, but right now, slightly desynchronized with their pushes.
Yeah, we haven't seen them trying to be like super aggressive either. I mean, you know, you can obviously rush that A courtyard, maybe run into some grenades, but maybe it's time for the Swedes to change up the pace a bit here. Nice shot from Fox on Pleasant, and Rain. I think it's a good idea to try and follow that up with a peek there, but he just couldn't win that fight.
Yeah, indeed, and that's going to be a 4-on-4 situation, always favoring that T side, meaning that there's going to be an extra gap somewhere on that map that you may be able to utilize, and now things are being slowed down once again. Fnatic just waiting for a potential push. This is the kind of situation where the CTs might have to take a decision of pushing somewhere, so it only makes sense for Fnatic to wait for a good 20 seconds for the CTs to make a push, potentially.
All right, now, They have stacked, well, they've gone for sort of a 2-2 setup, which is not always what you do. Sometimes I think you'd have 3 in A and then just 1 in B right now.
And especially with all the utility the Faze has right now. So it is still very doable, especially on the inner bomb side, unless Fnatic goes ultra aggressive after planting the bomb and gets some crazy headshots. It's still very doable with all those smokes and Molotovs and flashes they have.
Kiyoshima, this guy's eye on main right now. Looks like they're coming down Pop Dog as well, so if Kyo could get the first shot in here, then it's not going to be too bad. Smoke goes up, that's going to block off Fox, and the blind timing not going to be working out. But JW will be going down. Kiyoshima trying for the follow-up flick here. 4 versus 3 right now. Molotov to try and deny the plant for a moment. Krims goes down as well. Dennis has the bomb. Can he put it down? There's only 10 seconds left, and they're not even controlling this bomb site right now. Going for the Deagle fight, and again, a little bit earlier than needed to, but the bomb is dropped, and it's going to be Faze winning the round. And I mean, it's almost a bit frustrating to watch here because they are winning the round, but they seem to forget about this clock all the time.
Yeah, it is like they're trying to be Na'Vi all of a sudden. It doesn't sound too much like Fnatic to me, but I mean, they almost make it happen, but then with 10 seconds on the clock, they haven't established any control of that bomb site. Instead, they have 2 CTs on a lot of directions. Obviously not going to work out for them, and Faze says thank you and move up to 9-2. And another save round from Fnatic and another aggressive move from Faze as Jacob here. He's going to be going his way, but Flasha, he says, not today. Oh, and another one as well. That's going to be an interesting situation now with a 3-on-3, and the bomb's gone in inner bomb site.
It's really interesting to see Kiyoshima opening and doing really well with it. Just picking up the 1 kill in there, but he seems to be on point with it. Bomb is going down, so small victory for Fnatic, but Dennis up here very low on health. And again, all the utility on Faze. They just have so many grenades left. Krim's picking up the 1, but all he can get. A lot of damage and a bomb plant. I mean, this is a successful round for Fnatic. It's just that they need more than just sort of, good, eco rounds. They need actual rounds that they win.
Exactly. They need to convert these good situations into actual rounds. And but again, they do get a bomb plant in their bomb site. It is it's the best bet when you're saving. Try and go there, and meaning now they will have a full buy. AKs across the board, all the utility they could need. And now it's going to be interesting to see if Fnatic is going to keep on playing as low as they have, or are we potentially going to see some kind of a rush here?
Yeah, it's kind of like, again, like we said earlier, for them to change the pace, and I guess they kind of tried to do it there. Dennis going to be walking in, but not only was there a counter grenade, counter Molotov here, there was also an AWP waiting for them, so it's kind of hard to speed up when you've already lost 2 people initially.
And that's what Fnatic is very much known for, trying to send someone towards the hill area right away here, outside of T main to the left side. And using those mollies and grenades to start things off. It's going to make that so much harder. And again, Fnatic just getting wiped out of the map. Just Pleasant left in a 1-on-2 with 9 HP. It makes it a 1-on-1, but that nice headshot on the Fox. And now it's going to be on to Kiyoshima to try and prevent this round going the way of Fnatic.
What a grotesque sequence from Pleasant there, looking for another shot here. Kiyoshima misses the shot. This could be ugly. Doing a lot of damage. Covering the bomb still. Grenade rains in, but not quite going to hit him. That would have been an awful way to lose the 1v4 out in the open, and Pleasant going to make it happen. Quad kill on him. What a monstrous round. Yeah. That's going to be a highlight reel for a while. And
rule number 1, never take a grenade to your hand when you're in a 1-on-1. Exactly what happened with Kiyoshima. Took an 8 out, and that's when when Pleasant pushed him and got the kill. But what a nice round from him. The newcomer, the Pug Star, that now has a chance to play with Fnatic as Olofmeister is, as we all know, a little slightly injured and taking some time off.
Flusher coming up with a bit of a Molotov there. JW way hard in the open. Dennis going to be going down. It's easy to pick up 2 Rain with the follow-up, and Pleasant is out of the round. Flusher and Krims 2 versus 3 here. And going to be a good kill for Flusher. They need this round, Fnatic. They need all the rest of the rounds, and Flusher making damn sure they're going to get them as well. Triple on him, and Fox, he is covering a nice diagonal line here, and that's going to get Flusher killed. He's up covering the bomb too. Krims up on the train, trying to see if he could find the good angle here. It'd be such a heartbreaking moment for Fnatic if they cannot pick up this round after everything that Flusher just managed to do. This angle for Fox is quite good, though. Oh, wow.
Did he just spot him? I think he did.
It looks like he has an idea. Fox going to be crouching on into it. Krims looking for the spray. He gets leg shot. He will win the round. 4-10 for Fnatic.
Yeah, I mean, the situation favored Faze early on. They should have maybe packed off and not face Flusha, got 2 crucial kills. Then it was a 2-on-4. Now, Grim's managing to see a bit of Fox there in alley, and then just wait for Fox to make a move. A leg shot, but still Grim's, as like you said, a very important one, meaning that Fnatic gets a full buyout around number 15. And Faze is going to have to totally force into it. Only Fox with an M4.
Oh, Rain comes charging through. Looked like there was an opening there, but not quite going to happen. A good grenade coming up, and Hiroshima underneath with the Deagle going to make Pleasant fall dead to the ground. But Hiroshima, AC both go on Fox. In a 1-on-3, not sure if there is a lot to do here. He does spot out one person, but they can just rotate as a group right now. So Fnatic, I mean, very, very late to wake up in this half, but 10-5 is definitely a doable scoreline, and a good jump from JW.
Yeah, it's off of the clutches that we saw from Pleasant, Flusha, and so on. It wasn't really constructed as a team, to be honest with you. They looked kind of scraping through this first half, but now onto the CT side, with the amount of skill they have on this team, it is still very much doable. And considering that Faze is still in a much of a reconstruction period, having just changed the player, introducing Kiyoshima instead of Michaelella, players that have very different roles.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's also why it's almost a bit interesting that they've made Kiyoshima up here. That almost suggests that they're saying, yeah, instead of doing that, just take Michaelella's role anyway, even if that's not your, at least not your traditional strength. But I've got to say, the way he was opening here, I mean, if he could keep doing that, then I'd be alright with it. Yeah. I think sometimes there is like a bit of a misconception, in my opinion, that in order to be an AWPer, you have to be basically Guardian, It's fine to have just someone AWPing who can...
At the same time, it feels like every CS pro nowadays thinks they can be an AWPer.
Yeah, that's true. Pimp had a while when he tried to...
Well, that was one of my examples I wanted to say, but just didn't want to say.
It's alright, I'll do it. I'll do it.
Fair enough.
Yeah, but I mean, I think if you could be like just sort of a consistently good defensive AWPer, but not necessarily like a super flashy, I'm going to jump in and get all the entries, leave that to Guardian and Simple and the likes of those people, right? But, JW trying to fall back a little bit here. He did get tagged in the face, and the rotation is happening. All members of Fnatic showing up. They do kind of need this round. And Ace is still playing very well. Fox going to be going down. Rain with the follow-up too. Bomb plant has happened. It's now 4-on-3. And Ace getting another kill here, trying to get up on the train. The angle looked like it was so good. But Flusha just taking him out of the round. Now they still have the Molotov. There is a smoke on Flusha, and he's already going to be putting it in. Actually puts it up there. So now they can't use it to stop the Molotov, and that could be very painful, Flusha. That might have been a huge mistake here. Rain going to be going down, trying to get onto the site. There comes the Molotov, buying even more time, and Flusha might realize now, oh no, I made a terrible mistake. Picks up the kit in the fire as well, and he's going to be shut down by Jacob, so it will be a round for Faze 11-5.
Yep, a very simplistic strategy there from Faze. They had a set of nades, they used the smoke to lower ramp, they have 4 people just push lower. Traded the kills well, got the bomb down, and like you said, still had that Molotov to eventually deny it. Flusha once again on a mission to clutch it, but wasn't meant to be this time around. So that's going to be putting Faze in a very variable situation. But here comes another round where it's going to be against those pistols and armors, and we all know that Fnatic is quite capable with the CZs and Deagles.
Pleasant moving forward there, and did spot out one person.
That could be interesting, because obviously there's 2 Ts there. He might have just called out that no one's here. But, well, Kiyoshima and Jacob are going to be meeting up with JW. And that is going to go in the favor of Faze.
It's a bit weird as well, because he was moving forward with the C-Head. I mean, that range, right? The Deagle, you could take the fight all the way in T-spawn with the Deagle, but C-Head kind of requires someone to be a bit close. With JW already gone from the round, and 3 UMPs in the play as well. I kind of like that. The UMPs are pretty good.
Oh yeah, UMP is the MVP, man. It does a lot of it has a really good armor penetration, so it works in these rounds. But here comes the enter push from Faze. Flash on the side with a CZ, but it's gonna get overwhelmed by AZ and his teammate just rushing in, and this is exactly the way you want to play inner bomb side, T side. Once you get the bomb down as well, you push it, you play aggressively. That makes a retake so much harder.
Yeah, I mean, it's throwing any kind of grenades and just generally trying to get control of the whole bomb site so hard when you have to fight from that really, really narrow choke point that is the C connector, right?
Exactly.
So Dennis, Crims, Pleasant just trying to save pistols and armor here a bit. Dennis close range, AC playing on the edge, but still gets outdone just a bit there. And Dennis going to be going down, bit of a shame. Would have been nice if he could have got a UMP kill, get a bit more money.
Yep, and now we have the last two remaining Fnatic members here in toilet, or shower rather. Well, they think a bit of a mid-game shower, why not? And 4 of Faze members are going to survive that one, so that's good. Going further down in the second half, that means that they'll have that buffer. Even if they would lose a round, they'll still be able to buy for another round afterwards.
12-5 currently, and things are just not looking good for Fnatic right now.
Definitely not, no. I mean, it all comes down to their T side just being very shoddy. There was a lack of synergy there, and they're usually really good at pushing from multiple angles, like T-Main, Alley, and Pop Dog at the same time, but they were pushing a little bit too individually from all those angles. But look at this, pretty much all the CTs except for Flash Shot. Outside bomb side, and the bomb is going to go into inner, so seems like a rather clean round coming in here for Faze.
Yeah, great effort from Rain, you know, just out there in the courtyard, just running around all over the place with the UMP, making a lot of noise, and he kept pretty much the whole Fnatic team on that bomb site, so that's definitely well worth it, even if he didn't, or he just got the one kill, but still, good enough round for him. JW and Pleasant sneaking about, looking for an exit here or there at the end of the round, see if they can steal maybe a rifle, but it's about to be a 13th round for Faze.
Yep, and it's going to be the first weapon round of the second half coming after this. As JW manages to get a kill with a UMP, that's going to be extra cash and an AK-47 to work with in the following round, and also gets a kill onto AZ, but goes down with the bomb, leaving Pleasant alone here. Well, never mind, he goes down too. And going into this one here, problem for Fnatic is that because they force bought all of them in the round number 2, means that they need to make some compromises with their buy here. No AWP in play, no kit in play, and there's no Molotovs either, so that makes it a little bit harder for them to A, hold off the turrets from attacking, and B, to retake.
Counter grenade coming out, but it's going to be a bit wide actually. Faze allowed to get in here without losing too much health, and they're just charging this bomb site. Quick trades coming through. Kiyoshima with the follow-up on Crims. Pleasant coming up from behind. He will get that shot, but he gets shut down by Kiyoshima, and Flusher now in a 1-on-3. Faze, this is the kind of pace, the kind of speed that we were sort of wondering about. When is Fnatic going to try and do this? And they only did the one round where they got knocked out of it, and otherwise they kept it really slow. But Faze showing us the power of a really, really fast A hit here.
Yeah, and it worked out great. Like I was saying, Fnatic not having Molotovs could be an instrumental thing, and especially when Faze recognizes that and plays a very fast strat, it works out perfectly. They trade very effectively. Just leaving Flasha here, but like we've seen today and yesterday, Flasha can do many things, but Fox does not like it. He's going to get Flasha and actually hold on to that. Did he hold on to that? No, he got an M4 in the end. Thought he held on to the P90, because why not?
I mean, they must be feeling it right now, Faze. 23 kills on AZ, 22 on Jacob. Rain actually bottom fragging at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, this is another do or die situation for Fnatic when it comes to this to the Pro League. For Faze, these wins would be very, very important in the pool. But look at this, Kiyoshima already opening things up on the Dennis, and Fnatic has forced bought into this. Pleasant playing a bit fire, so to speak, but gets picked off by Fox, and a quick 5-on-3 in favor of Faze, make it a 5-on-2.
Jacob finally gets put out of his misery there. A close range shot with the Mag 7 for JW. Steals an AK, runs away. Still a 2-on-4 right now. And Faze are playing this one very carefully. They're not, I mean, this is what we were sort of criticizing a bit on the CT side, where they were getting a bit overzealous and a bit too aggressive when they had the lead. This time they're really taking it slowly and playing as a team, and it's obviously good news.
Yeah, especially when you know you're playing against a force buy. You have to be cautious how you take angles, how you push, especially when you get those first 3 kills so fast. Now that's the moment where you'll just have to wait, or you should wait, because the CTs, they need to take some massive risks and try to make some plays. JW is going to make a play and get that kill onto Kiyoshima. But the problem is there's no defuse kit right now on either of the Fnatic members. They have a smoke and a flash, but still, the situation is super tough for them.
JW very low, Flusher 2, bomb out in the open. They can cover it from so many angles here. He's looking for a fight somewhere. He's going to go down to AZ. Picking picking up another kill, and Rain, not the only one without a kill this round. Easy to follow it up, a double of his own, and that's 25 on him.
Yep.
It's a pretty good job right now, and 15-5. I mean, Faze are they're just wrecking Fnatic on this map.
Yep, they definitely are. After a great CT half, you know, they've not really had to do all too much here in the second half. As they won the pistol, and the one where Fnatic force spot, and Fnatic saved, and also won that first weapon round with that fast rush. So it's been a perfect train so far for Faze, that's for sure.
Well, that kind of started out what Kyoshima was looking for. Runs into the grenade, and Crims to take out Jacob here. Flusher will be going down, and Rain with the follow-up. Oh no, Fnatic, this was their chance to at least salvage a little bit of dignity here, but they are getting a bit overwhelmed. Dennis, lucky to be alive still. Managed to get sprayed down with the FAMAS, and AC is very nearly dead. Should be going down just about any second. And this time there isn't a bomb plant. There's the bomb dropped, and Rain picks up one, turns around for the mad spray. Surprised he's still alive. Not reloaded yet either, but he shouldn't be able to find both the kills here. They don't have that much health considering he has an AK, but it's still going to be a little bit tricky. Isolated behind the electric box here, trying to make it in, and they do let him escape. My God.
Well, Rain has had a bit of a tough game here so far, so winning a clutch like this could be instrumental going into the second map and this, so to speak, best of two series between the two teams. Well, Rain is taking the way to alley, and right now Fnatic has one outer bomb site, one inner bomb site, so what it means that Rain could possibly make these into two individual one-on-ones, and that is the best case scenario when you are in a one-on-two. Problem is though that he's sitting at 19 HP. And right now, the clock is looking at 20 seconds, so he needs to make some choices right now. And smartly enough, Crims is hiding in Z Hall, so...
Well, look at it walking in here. He doesn't have a kit or anything. It's a perfect angle here, and Crims is playing it smartly. You're not exposed at all from any other angle there.
Yep.
That Crims is holding, and he's got a friend in the B-bomb site, so he was always going to be in a pretty good position.
But still, it's going to be tough here on Fnatic because they only had to survive that round. Money is an issue on their camp. So it means that they will have to make some compromises once again on what they buy. And it is an important round once again as Faze is sitting at 15. Now on Faze's part, they still have a lot of money, so they have an op in play by Fox. And it seems like we're going to see more of a slow round for them. Just waiting for Fnatic to have any potential aggressiveness to show.
15-6 right now. Four-man stack at the A-bomb site, which is so common on train, and just the one person on B here to try and see if that is going to be enough of a defense. And JW playing close to Pop Dog, it's also a classic sort of JW thing on train.
This is always fun to watch. Like 7 a hand as well. Yeah, he can make it work.
Good flashbangs coming through actually, but he gets that shot on Jacob. Tries again, but Rain only down to about half health, and Fox with the follow-up on Pleasant. The bomb is going to be recovered there for a moment. Dennis, they'll try to take over where JW left off. And now they're going to try and see if they can make it out of Ivy here. They're a man down, Fnatic. The bomb is going to reconnect with the rest of the team down at Ivy. They can go wherever they want, actually, from this position. They can even just go into CT spawn.
Yeah, they still got 50 seconds on the clock, so they can just wait it out. They smoked the right side from alley, meaning they're going back holes, but that's where Flash is. He's smoking the flash in, but it's going to get taken down by AZ, leaving just Dennis, who is in hell right now. But does Faze members have any idea of this? The timing works great. He can get some kills. He gets the first one, but misses out on Rain. And I don't think he really knows where Fox is, who's in that perfect angle to make it happen, and that's going to be Faze winning it. And I guess we should be surprised in this situation. We were obviously expecting Fnatic to take it.
Yeah, but just I mean, a stunning start for the Faze clan, yep. And even then, even after a while, they Fnatic they made that one big mistake phase where Rain was pushing up and they cost them the round. And you think that would be Fnatic's cue to get back in the game, but they started losing rounds right afterwards. So
yeah, that's exactly what Fnatic usually